Hello everybody, Disciple here with Gaming Curios. Now I know that you guys are probably all Overwatch fans here on the channel, as am I, but sometimes you're not at your computer or your console in order to play the game, so if you guys are on the road, you might want to try out Blaze of Battle. Now we've partnered up with our friends over at Blaze of Battle, and it's something that I've had a lot of fun with and have dumped a few dozen hours into playing already, and I hope to tell you guys a little bit about it and show you guys how to play the game and tell you about where you can get it. Now, Blaze of Battle is primarily a city building game. You're going to be given lordship over your own city where you can choose what to build and where and try and increase your production so you can build larger structures, recruit larger armies, build up your defenses, and eventually go to war against other kingdoms and cities around you. And if you're at all scared about paying for the game because you've already spent your Christmas budget already, then don't be worried at all because this game is completely free to play on Android and iOS. You can head over to the App Store following the link down below and download it and get started right away. Now, once you've downloaded the game and gotten started, it'll look very similar to what I've got on screen now. There's a very helpful tutorial as well as a lot of guided missions to help you learn what you should be building when and to guide you through creating your city. Now, this was just the very beginning and I've since progressed past that, so I want to show you guys a little bit about what can happen once you do all the basic buildings and constructions that you'll be guided through in the game. Eventually, you'll build up your city larger and larger, creating ever more unique buildings that give you some interesting perks or abilities like hatching and holding your own dragon, and even capturing and executing dragons from other people who might attack you. You might want to build up a blacksmith and armory so you can get your dragon and your troops all fully buffed out to go to combat, or you might want to work on growing your forces or building defenses in case you're afraid of being attacked, so that other larger cities will think twice before going after you and instead decide to go after easier prey. Now, even though your city's probably growing pretty powerful, you don't want to face off against the kingdom alone, so you can join an alliance that provides a lot of awesome perks for you to go through the game with. You can request help from others to help you construct buildings and also lend help to others while they construct theirs. Even lend each other aid if you're being attacked, which is definitely something that I need because I love to play this game pretty aggressively. You see, you'll eventually get to a point where you have quite a few troops and you're not exactly sure what to do with them, so you might as well open up that world map and see all the other cities nearby to see who you might want to attack first. I'm going to go ahead and set out on a scouting mission to see whether or not a nearby city has the kind of resources that I want and whether or not they have the troops to stop me. So once I get that report, I can see exactly whether or not I want to attack that city. Now, once I've decided to attack that city, I can go ahead and get my lords together, I can get my troops, and I can even send my dragon to go and attack them. I see that this relatively defenseless city has quite a few resources for me to take, so I'm going to go ahead and select everything, go at it with all I've got, and take out this city once and for all. They've gone a little bit too close into my turf, and so I'm going to show them what's up. This is a place where the pacing of the gameplay really appeals to me. I don't want to be staring at my screen for hours just clicking non-stop trying to farm up. I want to be able to manage my city, to send out my troops, and then put down my phone for a while to come back in a few minutes or even a few hours and continue managing my town, my troops, and overall my kingdom. It feels pretty awesome to build up your kingdom from scratch and start to take out other newcomers alongside you, but there's also a lot of reward for continuing to play the game and growing up ever larger, since you can eventually try and take the throne. The throne is the center of power on your server, and it can be attacked and occupied just like any other city or resource, and if you and your alliance can team together and take it over, then you can essentially rule your own kingdom with a lot of awesome buffs for you and your party. However, if it takes a while for you to get up to that point, there's still so much you can do in the game up until then. You can try and train up your dragon by attacking monsters around your city for all sorts of rewards. You can go out on farther and farther scouting missions trying to take out cities trying to sprout up around you and get all sorts of awesome resources from them. And you can keep on growing your own city to get higher troop production, higher resource production, and research all sort of awesome perks so that you can continue to grow your troop base and eventually take over the throne on your server. You can make an alliance with your friends, or you can make new friends in alliance with the awesome social features that are in the app, and there's always pretty much something that you can do in the game, which makes it very fun and rewarding to keep coming back to. I've been having a lot of fun with the game, and I really think that you guys could too, so if you want to give it a try, there's really nothing to lose. You can go ahead and download it for free on Android or iOS, and once again, the link is down in the description. It'd really mean a lot if you guys would give it a shot and even join my kingdom so that we can play together. Blaze of Battle has been awesome in helping to support the channel. Support from sponsors helps us to make our regularly scheduled content, and so it really helps us if you guys can go ahead and at least give it a shot. It'll cost you absolutely nothing, it'll make me happy, and hey, you might actually have a really fun time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.